Hey, I'm Oscar with Opus Window Cleaning, servicing the Tomball and the Woodlands area. Let me kind of show you around what we did and explain a little bit of what we do. So we offer window cleaning for the exterior and interior. On this customer's home, we first have to take out the screens. So there's 3 screens here, 3 screens there, 2 screens and 2 screens. We remove those. That way we can actually clean the exterior properly. This home hadn't been cleaned in years, so there was a very thick layer of grime on the window. So we made sure we got it back up to standard. And now when we come back out in 3 months, it's gonna be far easier to clean and the customer won't have to go through and seeing that thick layer of grime on there, because we're gonna maintain them from here on out. So on this one, it also received the interior window cleaning as well. A lot of times our customers just have us do the exterior, but the problem with that is if you have dirty interior windows, the exterior will be clean, but they'll still look dirty because the interior is still have smudges and stains and grime and grease. So on this customer, we took care of both sides and the windows are looking pristine now. Now, as we took out the screens, we went ahead and cleaned them as well. That's a separate service that we offer, where if, you know, the windows can look clean, but then if the screens still have the dust and dirt in them, once we put them back, yes, the windows will look cleaner, but you'll still have that layer of dirt on the screen itself. So on this one, on all of them, actually, we went ahead and cleaned up. So now the window is back up to standard, the screen is back up to standard, and now just the front face of the home here is looking much better. And even from the interior of the home, you can see far better. There's a lot more clarity, and you can actually see what's going out here, because the both sides of the windows and the screens are cleaned and are now going to be easier to maintain. And as you can tell, there's a lot of different windows. You have on the second floor, the first floor, you have this big one right here, this other big one right there. So there's a lot of work to be done here. And depending on the condition of your windows and how long the grime has been there and what kind of stain is on there, sometimes we can clean them, but there'll still be water spots left over, just because it hasn't gotten cleaned in so many years that it's just etched itself into the windows. Some of them were actually like that, where the bottom side of the windows were stained, but they still look fantastic. They still look 100 times better. It just, if it's been a while since you've cleaned your windows, there is a high chance that the grime might etch into the windows, depending on the type of grime or how hard your water is in terms of how much minerals is in the water. That's also something to keep in mind, because here we're also under a lot of trees. So naturally there's gonna be more things that fall from the trees, versus if you're in an area in a neighborhood where there's no trees, then that's gonna minimize the amount of bugs or tree sap or pines or anything that can get on your windows and get them dirty. And another thing we did on this home was clean the gutters. Now, this home doesn't have gutters on every side. It's primarily just the backyard. So we got a ladder up there and clean the gutters, make sure those are clear of debris, that the downspout was cleared. That way, if it rains, it'll flow and not get clogged up there. So that's something that we took care of for the homeowner as well. It's another separate service that we do. So now the home is looking far better. Again, it hasn't been cleaned in years, so you can really tell the difference on this home now. The homeowner is ecstatic of the results. If you want us to give you a quote for your home, you can click the link down below and go to our website, fill out the form, and then our team will reach out to you to give you a custom quote.